Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's No Bull Beer Reviews. Today I have another beer from Farmstead Brewing Company out of Greensboro, Vermont. This beer is called Marie. It is an unfiltered German-style Helles lager. So the review I did for Double Galaxy, I misspoke there. I did say that Marie was the unfiltered version of Mary, which is not true. Mary is their German-style Pilsner. This is an unfiltered Helles. So it's not just an unfiltered version of Mary. It is a different German lager-style beer. Similar, but not the same. And this is, I think, let's see if it's on there. Yeah, 5.0 ABV. I've never had this. I have had Mary, but I've not had this, so I'm really excited to give it a try. And I really appreciate Farmstead too. You know, they put their double IPAs in 12-ounce cans, and they put their crushable lagers in pounders. Like, that's really what the serving sizes variants should be. So I mean, that's a beautiful looking unfiltered lager. It's definitely like somewhat cloudy, but it's not. It's not hazy. There's no reason for it to be. There's not a bunch of hops in this. The really nice, fluffy white head. Ooh. Man, there's a lot of like corn husk, definitely like a little bit of wet hay. It almost has like a little, some sort of like rustic character to it. I know that's not a real like aroma descriptor, and it's probably something stupid to say, but there's something that's like makes me think like of a farmy aroma. I mean, it could just be because it's like because it has like that corn husk character. It also is like grassy, but it's not like that spicy noble hop character. It is just more on the grassy side. It also does have like this really nice fresh baked bread character to it. Oh man, that smells so good. I'm like, I don't even want to drink it. I want to just keep smelling it. That is so dry. And generally, I know the true meaning of dry, at least, when it comes to wine, is not sweet. And this is definitely not sweet. But when I say dry, I usually mean it dries out my mouth, which I guess is kind of like is the true meaning of astringency, but I consider astringency as something that's like attributing bitterness that isn't like roast or hops. But it's like literally as soon as you swallow, it sucks all of the moisture out of your mouth, and the flavor. So the flavor still lingers on. Like, all I just taste now is like raw dough. This is truly what a Helles should be. There's nice balancing bitter grassy hops, but they're not much of the actual. They're not much of the actual flavor. They're definitely like, I think the bitterness is attributing just as much as the grassy flavor, but there's so much more of the bready, like corn husky, like wet hay malt character showing than there is hop flavor, which is really what you should be getting out of a Helles. but everything is just impeccably clean. There's zero even slight flaws in this that I'm tasting, at least. And I just love, like I said, as soon as you swallow, it just dries the hell out of your mouth, and your mouth just tastes like dough, and it just makes you want to take another drink. Excuse me. If I could get this, so I'm not trying to jump the end of the video. I'm just saying, I'm interjecting that if I could get this locally, this would be my go-to daily drinker 100% all the time. I don't think I would ever get sick of this because it's so dry. Like, it just makes you want to drink more and more and more. So, I really liked Mary. I think I only had it once, maybe twice at like a festival, but I only had it once, like in a can at home. And I thought it was a really good American-made Pilsner, but I didn't think it was like the best one. I thought it was up there, but it wasn't my favorite. I still might like Prima Pils better, which I know is not even traditional German Pilsner because it's hopped to shit. But it's not like American hop. It's still traditional noble hop. It's just very hop forward, but I just absolutely love that beer. And there's a couple other ones. I'm trying to think of a good example. Really, a couple different ones that I've had from... shoot, I can't even think of their name now. The Suarez. A couple of things from Suarez. Like I think I've liked better than Mary. There's not many, but there's some. This, though, honestly, I don't know that I can think of a Helles that I've had that I like better than this. It is... The taste of this, now that I'm thinking, I was trying to really put, like, words on it, other than, that bready, doughy character. The taste of this, honestly, reminds me... Because you can liken taste and aroma, of course. The taste of this reminds me of when you go into a brewery and they're brewing, you just get that, I mean, unless they're making something crazy, you just get that general aroma of steeped, like tuberose. But there's also something else about it that's like baking bread and a little bit of like a hop character usually, and that's all of that is just in this beer in liquid form, of course, because that's what they're making, liquid. Yeah, I don't know. Now, I mean, I used to be all about Pilsners more than Helles because I just like the bigger hop profile, or at least I did. But anymore, I kind of I'm leaning more towards the Helles style, and this is definitely. Honestly, I don't know if I can think of one that I like better. I'd have to go back and look at ratings and videos of ones that I've really liked. I'm sure there's other ones that I might find comparable. I'm not trying to just say this because I think Hill Farmstead is like the best brewery on the planet, because I do. But this is absolutely fantastic. I've had some beers like this that were a little like off style. They were great beers, but they just weren't really on style. Like Mount Nebo Pils from Fauna Flora. I think that is a fantastic beer, but it is not it's not a Helles. It's listed as a Pilsner, but it's not a traditional Pilsner. It's like American hopped, and it's just not... It's not a true Pilsner, but it is still a fantastic beer. But this is amazing because it's amazing, and also because it is completely on style. So, I don't know what this cost. I got it in a packaged box. But I know their canned stuff has been pretty reasonable, and especially since this is a lager, I know it takes time to make this, but I know like there's obviously not that many ingredients in it. So I don't think these are that expensive, but I mean, I would honestly pay upwards of like $20 a 4 pack of Pounders for this. Yeah, it's way less alcohol, but I enjoy this just as much, if not more, than any double IPA I can buy in Pounders. So, but I don't think it's even close to that amount of that price. But I would pay upwards of that, so I would definitely buy this if I had the opportunity. This is good enough. Like I might trade for it. Uh, I wouldn't like trade for a couple cans. That would be silly. I don't think that would be worth the shipping. But if I could trade like one big sought after bottle for like a case of this or half a case of this, like I would probably do that, and just drink nothing but this, for a month or something. Yeah. So definitely seek this out. Awesome, awesome Hellas lager. I don't know that it can be beat. So. That's all I got in this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.